So it's Saturday night and I'm sitting here. This is a turmeric and ginger shot. Really strong. Really strong. The only shot that I'm going to be drinking tonight. A turmeric and ginger shot. But I've literally just mopped the dining room and kitchen floor, and I've just stood in the kitchen and made or prepared a beef stew that is cooking in the pan now. And obviously I'll turn that off when I go to bed soon, and then I'll put it back on in the morning for it to cook a few more hours on a slow heat. But it's crazy how, like, Saturday night some people are probably out on the piss, drunk, doing whatever, and I've gotten to the age of 53 where I couldn't be happier in my own life. They're from Aldi. So this is the ginger shot, right? And ginger is a root vegetable, so it's really good to reduce inflammation. Ginger is actually a fat burner as well, by the way. And I buy this turmeric big bottle of it's a turmeric in a bottle that's been cold pressed, and then I add some of that into the ginger shot as well. But anyway, at 53 years old, I've gotten to the age of, it's took me to get to the age of 53 that I'm really happy of where I am in my life. I'm content even though I don't have loads. You know, we live from week to week, financially wise. In the past, I've had more money than I have now. But do you know what? I am actually happier now than when I had loads of money. But I think it's because I've removed myself from a lot of things that were like making me ill, like mentally ill. A lot of negative situations and a lot of just negative things and people and stuff. And I don't mean recently, I mean over the last probably 5 years. But anyway, I did 85 days of carnivore, and for the last 4 or 5 weeks I've been doing a low carb lifestyle, and I haven't really had any cravings, really bad cravings. There's the odd craving coming and going, but when I did carnivore I had some cravings. I was still thinking about having a cake or whatever, but I still had some cravings. They never went away, basically. But after Christmas, which is not that far away, after Christmas, we are going to start an animal-based lifestyle. We've had a chat about this, me and my partner, and that's what we're going to do. Because I'm still on this like journey of lifestyle and health, and we want to keep it like a whole-based lifestyle, whole food, So we don't want to do carnivore again because it's too strict. And meat and eggs is just not the one for us going forward. But we do realise that having a meat-based lifestyle is really, really good. And you do get a lot of benefits because it's not so much the meat that gives you the benefits. It's the fact that you're cutting everything else out, really. Now, don't get us wrong. Of course, you're going to get some benefits off the meat, but it's because you're cutting a lot of the other stuff out. Do you know what I mean? So in January, we'll be starting an animal-based lifestyle and its diet, and it's going to be mainly meat, fish, There will be root vegetables as well, though, that we'll eat, sort of like carrots, swede, things like that. Some sweet potato, some organic berries, and some yogurt, some raw honey we will have, and meat. So I'll definitely go back to having some meals like sausages from the butchers with like scrambled egg, things like that. Maybe a few like vine tomatoes, maybe with the egg. So I'm looking forward to starting that in January, and I think that might be the one that going forward, which is probably going to be better for us. The lower the carbs and the lower the sugars is the healthy lifestyle. 100%. Now, I was making some juices out of my cold juice pressed juicer, and I was making some like pineapple, mango, blah blah blah. I don't want to have them anymore, but the cold pressed juices I am going to still continue to make, and definitely even in January when we do animal based, I'm still going to have like one juice a day. I'll still have my ginger shot every day. I have ginger shot every day. Sometimes I have one on the morning, and sometimes I have one on a night like now. Like it's 10 o'clock now at night. And because they're of so beneficial ginger, and I really like having them, and turmeric. But I'm also going to probably make a green juice, which there's a recipe I've seen that's really good, and I'll probably have one of them a day. But it's all going to be, that's like a really healthy lifestyle to follow. And obviously the walking every day, going to bed at the proper time. I know I'm going to end up going to bed tonight a little bit later than I normally do, but that is because I've been a bit busy. But I'm still going to bed. I'm still going to be in bed, earlier than I used to. I'll probably be in bed by 11 tonight. But there we go. I just thought I would update everybody of what my plans are. And I'd love to hear of anybody if you've done a similar type of lifestyle. But at the minute, it's like low carb. I'm still being healthy.